Do you like my thing is though is when you're in that position, because I find myself in a similar position. Like, would you because like who do you go to? Because everyone's gonna come to you with their bullshit. Everyone's gonna come to you with their problems.
It depends. I only have a few people that I could really go to.
Like if you're having a bad day, who do you go to? Like who do you?
It depends on what kind of bad day I'm having.
Right.
Sometimes I go to nobody. Sometimes I deal with myself. You know. So off the top of my head, I know I could trust my therapist. I could go to her. I could go to JB for things. I could go to Mick for things. I could go to Dale for things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I go to my big brother for things. I go to my mother for things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But overall, it's like I feel like nobody really understand what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times I just keep it pushing. You know.
I mean, to have a therapist is nice though, and also
It's
to be.
great.
I mean,
it's wonderful. Like I could tell her anything. You know what I'm saying? Like just tell her whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, and it's crazy. The more my life has like picked up and expanded, therapy is not the same if I'm not in front of her. Like I can't do Zooms and phone calls.
For sure.
That shit don't work for me.
Because that's something that's like since the pandemic, people are doing. Yeah, it's not the same.
It don't work. I gotta get in front of her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once the pandemic hit, I kind of fell back off therapy a little bit.
Right.
I
It's
can't
not the
do
same.
the Zoom shit.
It's the same thing with interviews. I tell people I'll pass on the Zoom interview.
Yeah, the Zoom interviews, Zoom playbacks or whatever.
Unless it's like,
necessary,
Jay-Z.
the necessity of it got to be, but
I'm like, look, I'd rather wait till they're in LA and we just sit across from each other.
Absolutely.
Because it's a more, at what point in time, because I do feel like everybody should go to therapy. Everybody. Yeah. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you ain't got shit.
Definitely. I recommend everybody try it at least.
Everyone should try to have that outlet where you could unapologetically just express yourself in a room with no judgment.
Try it definitely at least once.
How long have you been going to therapy?
I've been going to therapy since 2018. And
that was by choice?
Kinda, yeah. It was by choice. My lawyer actually recommended it for me. You know what I'm saying? I told my lawyer, I believe in honesty and transparency. You know what I'm saying? I was fighting a gun case in Chicago. It's behind me now.
I remember, yeah.
And I told my lawyer, like, I've never really not been in fear of my life since I was 14 years old.
It's a crazy way to live.
15 years old.
That's a crazy way to wake up and live every day.
My lawyer is he's he's 60 years old, a black man, you know what I'm saying? Then I had two lawyers. And I had another lawyer, a black woman. She was in her 30s, 40s maybe. And when I expressed it to them, they just referred, like, you need to go to therapy and talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I did that. And within, like, my second, third session, she literally went to court, testified for me, or, you know what I'm saying, wrote down and sent it to my judge. And I was literally diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder.